Alrighty, we got Comcast over here. They busted his box open and they made it into a trash can, so he literally had to pull all that shit out of there, dude. I'm gonna go ask him for some RJ11 connectors. But we got our conduits cruising in. We did, I don't know how many feet today, but it was a good amount. You'll see down there is our drill pulling back. One guy had to leave early today, and he's who drove the real trailer. Oh, there goes the real trailer right there, just sneaking out. But I'm gonna go talk to this Comcast guy and see what he's got cooking. And yeah, really ain't a whole lot going on here. And just made a little bit of progress. Comcast guy actually pulled that trash out of there, and he's redoing the hard line. Kind of surprised. He's a hardline guy. He pulled the taps out and then replaced it with new. So pretty much he just disconnected everybody in that building complex. Kind of cool. But we stopped for a second. I'm not 100% sure why. I think I need to get glasses. My laser eye surgery is starting to fade on me. Oh, excuse me, kids. I'm worn down today. Look at that. Friggin' my one boot, dude, I almost got sucked into a hole today. It's like when the drilling slurry comes up at the, like where they crisscross, like this next box back here is where they crisscross. And yeah, I mean, here's like a little bit of it, but it's the slickest stuff you've ever seen, because we're basically taking water, detergent, and like clay cutter to make basically ice. All right, we'll see how this goes. He's hollering. I'm gonna go down here. Brought our meter, we got our cleaner, we got a VFL, and we should be able to determine with the meter and the VFL what the heck is going on. So we're going in to see. We're in the apartment. It looks like they're moving in, but they're not in yet. So just based on first glance, it's a little on the tight side, huh? If I can get some slack on that. How much slack is in that wall there? So what we'll do first is pull that. Nothing looks obvious. So there we go. Is that -60? We'll see if I can do this one-handed. There we go. All right, well, let's head down to the basement. And what I'll probably do is just leave this just like this. I did this splice about a year ago, I guess. I got a video on it too. And C4, that's where we're working. It looks like it's plugged in correctly. So what we're gonna probably do first, I'm just gonna shoot the VFL. I think what I'll do just for this quick test is I'll clean this too. I'll clean it, put the VFL back on, we'll go back to upstairs. I do have light coming out over here, but as you can see, really freaking dim. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Dylan, who ran the cable, which way he pulled this in, and I'll probably cut this and put a fast drop repair on it. So it's a 50-50 shot on which connector is bad. So let me go get my tools and we'll do a fast drop adapter on it. Alright, so let's see if we can't knock one of these out right quick. So I'm pretty sure that the second, it's not going to be this side, it's going to be the other side probably. But you can see instantly I got more light already. So maybe it was this, this side here. So this is just a little fast drop stripper. And let's go ahead and we'll cleave. And I'm pretty confident what we're going to find is this will fix it. So I got my rubbing alcohol. We got our fast drop adapters. What are they really called? Fiber optic quick connects. We don't use these unless it's a repair. So on the package, it's got a little mark right there where you can set it to. It's pretty much got to be perfect. It's real finicky sometimes. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll disassemble this. That goes down. And that goes in the off position. We'll know instantly when we cleave what if this is going to fix it or not. Pretty much instantly. So I don't need to take much off. Already looks better. And there is a mark that I have on my cleaver that kind of sets this right. So I'm going to take her back to about right there. Look how much light I got now. So this is going to fix it. We'll go ahead, we'll clean that up. That's all your reflection bouncing around here. Dang, that's looking pretty good now. Okay, go ahead and set my cleaver to about where I think it should go. Look how much light I got now. That is a perfect, nice little circle, huh? Cool. So, go ahead, slip this bad boy in here. I really like doing it with the light hooked up to it because it allows you to know what's going on where you're at. Here we are. Lock that down. Oh gosh, I'm such an idiot. Why did I do that? Well, we'll do this once more because I don't do this very often. I've only done like 10 of these in my whole life, so don't count that one against me. And I'm going to go a little tighter this way anyway. Okay. buddy. These people move in tomorrow, so I'd much rather come today. Not have to interact with folks. See how that light changes like that? It's about where I want to be right there. Nice. So let's go ahead. We'll throw our cap on, a little collar here. Yep. We're going to make sure that's super duper tight. And what we're going to do over here at the wall is I'm going to flip that. I'm going to wrap the wire around it this time because I got so much. So that way it'll also kind of protect this guy. So let's see if this worked. And yeah, the device just rebooted. The device is shipped. This device has never been connected to the network. I thought this had been a customer already, but it wasn't. Leaving this cable like that because it's delicate now. I don't want anybody to mess with it, and I want all that slack to not get damaged. So what it does is the device comes on. Downloads the firmware, reboots. That brings it up to not the most current firmware. We don't run that. We run one version behind. So there you are. So customer repaired, and I'm guessing this guy was in fact the bad one. Because the one down there, when you hook the VFL to it, this whole thing turned red, which I'm thinking was the reflection coming from this one right here. So, focus, there we go. All right, well, let's go see what else we can get into today. What in the heck happened here? It's like their lift fell off their, oh shit, what? Oh, it's a tire. They blew a tire on their lift. Huh. Well, be a little bit different. HDMI cable. There's like a water line there. Up here in Cambridge, that's about 30 miles away. We don't have fiber in this town at all. But the real estate side purchased this building and are remodeling it, and that's a pretty sweet setup. Unfortunately, whoever left, they took their patch panel, which is sort of stupid, but they combed it in pretty nice. It's all cat5, and what we're going to be doing is landing this onto a patch panel. I don't have it today because I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Wonder why this one's off by himself. There must be a reason for that. And then it looks like they ran 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 new ones. These are cat6 that they ran. So yeah, we're going to be finding all these. There's 14, yeah. So there's 14 there. I don't know why all these are separate. It looks like these are separate, and I would venture to say because they are ran with the HDMI cable, a bunch of HDMI cables actually. That this was probably an audio video company that did this. So these are probably speakers or door controls or something like that. All right, let's see if I can get the. There we go. This is a different type of cable as the other one. It doesn't want to cooperate as nicely. Oh, somebody got a text message. All right. I don't know if anybody watches Howard Stern at all, but it's crazy what happened to Ralph, man. Freaking really. I feel like I've spent half my life watching Howard Stern or listening to him on the E! Show, or now listening to him on Sirius. Which is really part of the, I feel like part of the family, you know. There we are. Now this was a double. I already did one of them. But with this little tool, I guess I'll have 4 of them here. I'll just give them. I give them to electricians and stuff. But yeah, buddy. So what I'll do is kind of stuff her in there like that. And then the painters or whoever can put the actual thing on. I guess that's door controls. So pretty much got all my jacks done, and took a tally here. There's 44 total combination of cat5s and cat6s. And over here, these I'm going to be bringing over to my patch panel. This, I don't know what was in here. I guess it must have been a doctor, but clearly that's where their amp was. They had their cable box, Apple TV. They had the HDMI switcher. It's HDMI splitter, Apple TV. So kind of interesting, I guess. But basically these are their televisions. I'm going to go try to track them all down. I did notice this, didn't really pay attention to it. There is fiber here, Bay Country. It's not really our competitor because they're out of our territory. But it is a GPON. The door fell. But there you go. But you got a hell of a lot of slack. They're actually a cable operator here too, so this is their DOCSIS security box up there. So I'm gonna be reworking all this, maybe get it onto I'm probably gonna get it onto a 48 port patch panel right there. All right, so what I've done, there is 57 of these, so I was way off there. And since I've been here, the customer, doctor or whatever, has added one. So Kirk's gonna run that, help him real quick, and then just kind of prepping this. I don't know what my rack and my patch panels are gonna look like exactly because I don't have them in my hand. So just kind of brought them to here in a roundabout way. I don't like how that's bending right there. I'll fix that. But this was over here. Because they're ran with the HDMIs, pretty confident this is all the televisions, except for these two yellows. I did find those and I put jacks on them already. So I've gone through a pack of 25 of those today, and I don't think it's lunchtime yet. So let me go get with Kirk, because I don't really have a whole lot else to do except run this line.